world which is going to be evolved, or which is evolving at the pace it is evolving, is going to be very, very different. आपको पता है आप कितने साल जीने वाले हो? How many years you are going to live? On an average, around 95 to 100 years. नहीं, तुम मरना चाहोगे भी, तुमको अपने मेडिकल सिस्टम्स मरने नहीं देंगे. Because the way medical systems are evolving, okay, they will keep you alive. The way drugs are getting discovered, the way robotics is getting into medicine and so on. Okay? आपको पता है क्या जापान का लाइफ एक्सपेक्टेंसी अभी एवरेज एज और एवरेज कितना है पता है आपको? 85 है. ओके, इसका मतलब क्या है? अगर एवरेज एज ही 85 है, इसका मतलब है बहुत लोग 90-95 तक जी रहे हैं ना. सेम थिंग इज गोइंग टू हैपन विद दिस कंट्री. तो आप कितना साल जीने वाले हो? 90, 95, maybe even 100. किसी ने इतना AI का avalanche predict किया था 10 years back? क्या ChatGPT आ गया, DeepSeek आ गया, Grok 3 भी है, it's doing, and now ChatGPT 5 भी announce हो गया है. I don't know how many of you are aware, but Sam Altman has already announced that by next year पूरा कोड ऑटोमेशन आ जाएगा. एंड AI, ML, ये जो सब है चीजें, they are not now verticals but they are more horizontals. ये जो इमर्जिंग टेक्नोलॉजीज है, ये सब फील्ड्स में they are going to get applied. तो आपको ये सोचना पड़ेगा कि मैं होटल मैनेजमेंट में भी AI में क्या कर सकता हूँ, हाउ आई कैन एक्चुअली improve my profession or my skills so that I become a best person in that industry, hospitality industry. मीडिया में भी वही है, एंड बाकी इंडस्ट्री तो है ही. कितने लोगों ने गिग इकोनॉमी सुना है? Now gig economy has actually started becoming mainstream in Western world, and in next 7-8 years it's going to get mainstream in Bharat. तो gig economy क्या है? Gig economy is simple. If I have to explain by using Ola Uber's example, कि मैं सुबह ओला के लिए गाड़ी चलाता हूँ, मैं दोपहर में उबर के लिए चलाता हूँ, बराबर है ना? And I get paid for the tasks or the gigs which I do. Right? Am I employee of Ola? No. Am I employee of Uber? No. What they call me partners. इसका मतलब क्या है? तुम मेरे पार्टनर हो, इसका मतलब मैं तुमको एम्प्लॉय बेनिफिट्स देने के लिए बांधिल नहीं हूं. ओके, आई विल नॉट गिव यू एनी एम्प्लॉयमेंट बेनिफिट्स एंड आई विल ओनली पे यू फ्रॉम टास्क टू टास्क. इसका मतलब क्या है? नो परमानेंट जॉब. नाउ इमेजिन दैट हैपनिंग इन योर ओन इंडस्ट्री. No permanent jobs. You will be hired for a 6-month task, for a 1-year task, a couple of years task, and then acha bye bye tata. It also means that I can work for 2 employers or 3 employers simultaneously. जैसा मैंने कहा ना, मैं सुबह उबर के लिए करता हूँ, शाम में ओला के लिए करता हूँ, या वाइस वर्सा. तो आज मैं सुबह में एक मीडिया हाउस के लिए भी स्टोरी फाइल कर रहा हूँ, दोपहर में दूसरी मीडिया हाउस के लिए भी स्टोरी फाइल कर सकता हूँ. एंड इट मे गो विद हॉस्पिटैलिटी इंडस्ट्री आल्सो. If you have to work for 50 years, 53 years When gig economy is going to be the prevalent part, how you are going to plan your career? That is the question which you really need to ask. And अगर वो करना है, so the way you will have to plan yourself or your life is going to be very different than what we have done. I don't know कितने लोगों ने NASSCOM का एक रिपोर्ट देखा है, वो टेक्निकल लोगों के लिए है, certainly. But they have indicated that a person will change his career thrice in his professional lifespan. Okay? 3 बार पूरा तुम करियर तुम्हारा चेंज करो. करियर चेंज करना इसका मतलब क्या है? आपको फिर से रीस्किल होना पड़ेगा, आपको फिर से अपस्किल होना पड़ेगा. And the way what we are envisaging, and this is more relevant to even our educational institutes, is that after every 7-8 years, you will have to come back to school again for maybe a period of 1 year, maybe a period of 6 months or couple of years to study. And even educational institutes also need to evolve. And मैं जाके बाहर बहुत सारे एजुकेशनल इंस्टीट्यूट से जब बात करता हूं तो मैं उनको बोलता हूं, मूविंग फॉरवर्ड you have to emerge something like a professional spouse of the school. Means what? And that relationship has to be there for 40-50 years. Means what? कि बाबा तू 22 साल का है, तू ग्रेजुएट हो रहा है, good, you got a job, go out, work for 7-8 years, come back to us again. We will help you, we will upskill you, we will rescale you. Then go back. Maybe again after 7-8 years, come back. Again we will help you. We will keep you relevant. We will keep you professionally competent. So, something like a subscription kind of a model. Maybe educational institutes might have to evolve. And on the side of students, what they have to do? They have to get into a mindset of continuous lifelong learning. Unfortunately, ये सिचुएशन है कि मुझे लाइफ टाइम पढ़ना पड़ेगा. I need to be ready for coming back to school even when I am in my 30s or whenever I am in my 40s or even maybe on my 50s. And when you are trying to do that, you have to plan your finances also accordingly. Once you get into that habit of asking yourself what you have, then knowingly, unknowingly, your thought process gets channelized into a very, very different phase. And you will start asking in due course of time some tough questions. And once you will start asking tough questions to yourself, and then when you will start trying to address, you will be always on the right track. Because when you will start asking that question, you will push yourself to be ahead of the curve. जो नॉर्मल रूटीन बंदा है, एक एवरेज बंदा है, उससे तुम हमेशा अच्छा रहोगे. And that will also help you into getting a mindset of a lifelong learner. और जो बच्चा या जो इंडिविजुअल ahead of the curve रहेगा, उसी के लिए sky is going to be the limit. Because you will earn amazing. Because you are continuously innovating. Ahead of the curve यानी क्या? कि you continuously ask yourself कि मैं इसमें नया क्या कर सकता हूँ? How I can beat a normal trend? Means I have to innovate. And if I have to innovate, then what kind of questions I should ask, right questions I should ask, which will push me to innovate. And that actually will come from design thinking. So what design thinking teaches you? क्या सिखाता है design thinking आपको? It more or less teaches you how to think, right? How to solve a problem. And दुनिया में अभी क्या जरूरत है? सबसे ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम सॉल्वर्स की जरूरत है. यूजुअली प्रॉब्लम आता है तो क्या करते हैं? गूगल करते हैं. नहीं तो अभी तो चैट जीपीटी है ही. But that doesn't help us emerge as problem solvers. So you need to know, even if you are using ChatGPT, how I am going to use it. That methodology also now need to be actually bought. And we are working on it right now at AICT. We are going to come up with the complete roadmap. That because we cannot get away from these technologies. You cannot ban these technologies. So how you can use it efficiently so that you don't lose that problem-solving mindset. You don't rely too much on ChatGPT, but you use these tools to expedite your work. That we are working on, correct? But you also need to ask yourself that how we will use this to emerge as problem solvers. And many times, these tools will not able to give you right answers for it. Because every problem is some or the other way unique in itself. It is very contextual also. So to understand which answers given by ChatGPT are right and which answers are not right, that is also going to be a big skill. And industries are going to look into that kind of a mindset. So prompt engineers का भी एक नया field अभी emerge हो रहा है. You have to learn how to give a prompt. You have to learn that when something is thrown out, how legitimate is that? Whether it's reliable or not. Don't use these tools so blindly. But when you are using these tools, as I said, you should ensure that that tool you are using and that tool is not using you. Because at the end of the day, you have to come with a solution which can actually solve a problem. Ideation and innovation is now going to happen at interface of 2 or 3 different fields. So you have to have vertical, certainly, but you also need to be aware of the horizontals. Because technology is now not a vertical, as I said. It's going to be horizontal. You have to identify a problem. And then you have to also identify technocrats who can help you solve that problem. Or you have to yourself learn technology. But what we want, more importantly, is right attitude. कि मैं अगर इसको बोलेगा तो ये इवेंचुअली करेगा और कितनी हद तक जाके खुद को पुश कर सकता है ये मुझे डिलीवर करने के. Because now team size are going to come down. जहां पहले 200 लगने वाले थे वहां अभी 20 लोगों का पे चल रहा है वो टीम. ओके, रेवेन्यू कम नहीं हो रहा है किसी का, बट दे हैव टू ले ऑफ लॉट ऑफ पीपल. And the trend is continuing or going to continue with normal manufacturing, normal industry. Because a lot of automation has started happening. Once you will ideate, innovate, you will be more relevant. Your shelf life in job market will go up. You will be more relevant for as compared to others. And once you are relevant more as compared to others, more wealth for you. And that will only happen if all of us emerge as wealth creators. Because we are looking for Vikasit Bharat by 2047. And if we want to fulfill our dream of Vikasit Bharat by 2047, then you are the generation who is going to work. So we are relying hugely on the generation sitting here for make our country great again. And I wish you all the best for your future so that you can bring all the laurels to this country. Thank you very much. Really appreciate it.